Play and grow a garden in Roblox. I'm going to tell you the best ways to get infinite kitsunes in this game, and you might want to do this soon before it gets patched, before it gets nerfed, before it gets fixed, and before the event ends this coming weekend. You only have about 4 or 5 days left to do it, so get on it. If any of this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Become part of the first 200k OGs because we're growing 10,000 subs a day and you're running out of time. And without further ado, let's get into the video. In total, I'm going to mention 5 different things in this video, and 3 of them are going to be methods to acquire the kitsunes, but the 2 at the end are extra special methods, and you might want to listen to them. The first method is one I have not yet mentioned on this channel, and that is the mooncat method, though there's a bit of a problem with that, but I'll get to that in a second. This adorable little purple kitten has a very powerful effect, allowing you to keep plants, night plants, moon plants, in the ground when you pick them. Here is our mooncat right here, and as you can see, it says 6% chance the nightcap type fruits stay after harvest. As the adorable purple kitten gets older and older, that percentage goes up to 7%, even as high as 8%. And using some simple math, 8 times 8 is 64%, meaning your tranquil moon fruit has a 64% chance to stay in the ground, which means it's still another tranquil moon fruit there. But what if I told you we could take that number even further? If you were to mosey on over to the old gear shop over here, and maybe you stocked up on a whole bunch of medium toys, you could increase that passive effect by more than 15%. Oh, and that is not all. If you were to do some pet mutations on your mooncats, and you were to acquire either the golden mutation or the rainbow mutation, that would increase the passive of your pet by another 10 to 20%. So now that all the math has happened, you take that 8% per mooncat, you increase that by 15%, you increase that by 20%, all of a sudden the math starts to do funny things. If you had golden and rainbow mooncats and they were sufficiently old enough and you were using those toys, you could get the total with 8 pets, the total percentage over 100%, which means you would have infinite tranquil moon plants. This is disgustingly overpowered, so disgustingly overpowered that apparently, according to some people's reports, mooncats no longer stack as of, I think, a little bit earlier today. Is this an accidental bug? Is this an intended nerf? We're never going to know because the developers don't like to communicate with us on those things. That is the mooncat method. I don't know if it works right now. You may test it if you happen to have some mooncats, but it's quite strong if it is working or if it is just a bug and they fix it later. So how about we get onto methods that I know do work? The best method to actively farm for either the corrupted kitsune or the regular kitsune is one I have covered on this channel, and that is the Kdama Method. With the Kdama Method, all you have to do is fill your garden with really quick replanting plants. The Serenity is the best at this, though the Zen Flare is a really good alternative. The Sakura Bush kind of works, but those flowers come back. That's really good English, Crow. Good job. You know what? I'm gonna leave that in the video. Those flowers come back very slowly. Then what you do, if you're doing the corrupted method because you want the corrupted kitsune, you put down equal parts corrupted Kdamas and regular Kdamas. If you have 4 pet slots, put down 2 of each. If you have 6, put down 3 of each, etc. And then as you're picking up your random fruits, you will get random tranquil and corrupt mutations on them. And then you go and hand them in here to this guy, and Bob's your uncle, you have kitsune chests. And if you want more details on how I did this, in much more detail, go to this video, do this before it's patched infinite kitsune chests, or this one, do this before it's patched infinite kitsune eggs. So the Kdama method has been covered in depth on this channel. Let's move on to method number 3 to acquiring the kitsunes, and that is the Tanguru Method. This is not going to need Zen plants, though I guess really good Zen plants don't help. What this is going to need is as many rare plants as you have. The rarer, the better. If you have prismatics like sugar apples and these little ember lilies and anything else including elephant ears, slap those down as tight as you can. If you have divine plants like the pitcher plant, or like the Rosy Delight, or the loquats, or whatever, stack those down as tight as you can until you make a hodgepodge of tightly packed bushes like this. Then you need Tanguru. As many Tanguru as you can. Now, mine are also done corrupted, but they don't have a 100% chance to apply corrupted, so it's not really that useful. Whenever they fix the corrupted, this method will really help with applying towards the corrupted Kitsune, but for now, the Tanguru method is the best method for getting the regular Kitsune. You plop all 8 of these down, or as many as you have, and then every 10 minutes in an AoE, they apply Tranquil. As you can see by all the symbols on my screen, they've applied lots of Tranquil. And this is why you make it super tight. You grab your Tranquil radar and you go inside your massive tight collection of plants like this. After the Tangurus have done their job, and they're great for AFK overnight. The best method for AFK overnight. I come back in the morning and I'm picking up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Tranquil fruits. You come in here nice and tight, and then you go boop with the radar and look at all the plants it's seeing, and then it's going to pick all of them up to your max capacity. It's probably going to max it out right now. And just like that, I picked up 148 Tranquil fruits, which I will go and hand in quickly. And handing them into the tree guy, you get eggs after eggs after eggs. Oh, look, as you can see, Zen egg rewarded. Oh, I still have more. Do it again. Oh, Zen eggs times 2 rewarded. And on and on and on until you run out of plants. Zen eggs times 2, really nice, thank you very much. And then the remainder of my fruits. So the Tanguru method is really good if you're semi-AFK and you're just kind of casually watching your garden while they trigger every 10 minutes, or if you want to AFK overnight. The Kdama method is perfect for active grinding. If you want to just go in circles nonstop, and you'll get eggs super fast doing it that way. So you acquire eggs. You've acquired a whole bunch of corrupted Kitsunes. They're pretty easy to get, but getting the regular Kitsune is really hard because sadly, the regular Kitsune is only found in eggs, and the eggs take 4 hours to hatch. Now we're going to talk about my 2 bonus methods I alluded to that you really want to pay attention to, because lots of people have commented to me and they said, Kro, I have 200 Zen eggs. I have 300. I have 800 Zen eggs. How am I going to hatch them all? Well, there is a pet that will help you greatly. And that pet is this adorable guy, the Blood Kiwi. And the Blood Kiwi increases hatch speed by 20% as well as decreasing the cooldown every minute. Oh, and did you know that Blood Kiwis stack? So with 8 Blood Kiwis in your garden, which is the maximum you can have ever, it's 160% faster. Now, let's say you don't have enough Blood Kiwis. There's also another pet that can really help you in this, and that is the Bald Eagle. Yep, the 4th of July is coming in clutch today. Every 7 minutes, it decreases the time on the egg left by 70 seconds. I think the Blood Kiwi is better, but if you don't have them, use your Bald Eagles. So you farmed up eggs like crazy. You've done your corrupted Kitsunes because corrupted Kitsunes are really easy to get. You really want that Kitsune. You farmed up your eggs. You're using your Blood Kiwis to make them go faster. What's the 5th and final method to farm Kitsunes the best? Now that you have your eggs hatched, you have a decision to make. You have to decide between the Koi method, which got mega buffed, and I will show you, or you have to decide between the ostrich method. Hold on, let me just zoom out to my huge mega ostrich. Yes, this is what happens when a huge gets the mega mutation. He's gargantuan. Now, the decision comes down to one of 2 things. If you want to do the ostrich method, this means you want to take advantage of the fact that all the eggs you're about to hatch can hatch over the age of 50, allowing you to shove them into the mutation machine over there and potentially get ascended pets for huge profits. Or you really want that Kitsune, and your focus is a Kitsune. Well, in that case, you want to do the Koi method, and I'm going to demonstrate it right now. Let me just place this Koi down on the ground, as well as all of these other Kois. I have 8 of them, and if you want coin, they're found in the Zen shop, and they pop in quite frequently. I've been picking them up every time I see them, and I've got my 8, and I don't need more. The Kois are right here. Previously, the Koi's percentage was only like 0.3%, but now, let me demonstrate to you, each Koi increases the chance you get your egg back by 3% each. Oh, and they stack. And I was worried because it says it cannot recover premium or exotic eggs, but the regular Zen egg you get from that tree is not premium or exotic. The last time I tried this before I made this video, I managed to get 3 eggs back from the 8. Let me see if I can beat that record right here. I will demonstrate for you right now. Let's see if we get any triggers. 2 eggs, no triggers. 3 eggs, no triggers. Oh, I've got horrible luck. Oh, I got 1 trigger. There we go. Boom. Open up this egg. If I get a video with the Kitsune hatch. Oh, I got 2. I got 2 triggers this time. The first time was 3 triggers. This time looks to be 2 triggers. As you can see, 2 extra Zen eggs for free. for free on the ground. So this is the last part of any method you're going to use to get Kitsune. Whether it's the Kdama Method, the Tanguru Method, the Mooncat Method, eventually you're going to have a limited number of eggs because the event is going to end. So you rather as well treasure each and every egg by using the koi method to give you bonus eggs to increase your chances of getting your Kitsune. Hopefully this information was really useful to you guys. All I want to do is make good information for you in all of my videos. No clickbait, no glitches. If this was useful, go ahead and hit subscribe as a thank you. We're approaching 200,000 subscribers so fast, guys. And as always, thank you very much for watching.